Masters of Spin this morning, our swimmers arriving home with a swag of medals from Birmingham. But what are their chances of cashing in on that success? Well, it's bound to mean more marketing gold for Cody Simpson as he dives into another creative venture, his new clothing line, which is called Prince Neptune, and it is due out in Maya this month.
In a decade, he's produced 4 albums, as well as turning his skills to modelling and also poetry, not to mention romance, making headlines with record breaker Emma McKeon.
Our Masters of Spin this morning are marketing and social media experts, Matthew Bywater and Meg Coffey. Welcome to you both. Maddie, we'll start with you. Wow, I just think that Cody Simpson is just the real deal, the full package. It seems like there's nothing that he can't do. This new venture, what do you think? Will it succeed?
Oh, I think it will. I mean, the guy is a success all over. And one of the things is you want to always build on that success. And the fact that he can go across different industries, you know, he's a singer, he's an actor, he's musical theatre, he's a champion swimmer. So got all these things that lead up to, he has a huge following and people want to follow success. So I think he's got a good lead in. I think it's going to work really well for him.
Meg, does he even need a marketing budget for Prince Neptune? I mean, he's got it covered himself, doesn't he?
Oh, definitely. I mean, take away the rock star part of it, everything that he's accomplished and the reputation that he's created for himself through swimming. He is an absolute legend. And I think that, the Neptune line will sell itself for sure. He doesn't even need to try.
So what more for Cody Simpson, do you think? I mean, if he stays sort of out of the spotlight in terms of his music career, he's saying he can always go back to it. Meg, do you think that's possible? If you've been out of it, you've been in the totally different world, the swimming world, go back to pop and to music?
Oh, I mean, definitely. He was out of the swimming world for how many years, and he's come back and he's done quite fine. I think if you're a Cody Simpson lover, you're a Cody Simpson lover, and you'll be ready for whatever it is that he gives us, and you'll want to consume it and take it. I don't think he has to worry one bit about going back to music, should that be what he decides.
He's always got poetry as a fallback too, so he's got all angles covered. Talking about people who usually get everything right, Beyonce had some social media backlash this week. This was over a new song. Maddie, take us through what happened and whether you think this will harm Beyonce's reputation.
Yeah, this is not good. And, I think we all got to allow some human errors and some slip-ups. And, using language that 20 years ago was okay, but we've kind of grown out of. And I think that was word exacerbated by the fact that Lizzo just did it recently. We just went through this only back in, I think, May or June. So the people involved here should have learnt their lesson. But she's done the right thing. She come out, apologised, changed the words in the song, so that's great. I would like us to go one step further and be an advocate for it. I think she should line herself with a good charity in the disability sector and come out and say, listen, these words are not right thing to do.
Yeah.
I did it, I was wrong, and let's all move together forward. Forward together, I should say.
Yep, indeed, if she's going to keep that position as Queen Bee. Well, Meg, we've been lamenting the lack of any decent federal government ads during the COVID pandemic, but they've launched a new one on the antiviral medications in the past couple of weeks. Can you see whether it's had any cut through or not? Generally, just one ad on its own isn't going to do it in terms of getting someone to go to the doctor.
No, but look, at least there aren't any milkshakes in this one, right?
Yeah. That was a shocker, wasn't it?
Yeah. I think that, they're trying, and I think that every little touch point that they can get out there is going to be good. This ad is not game-changing. It is not life-changing. But it is also simple, and it is easy to understand, and I think, it's just fine.
Well, from milkshakes to beer, can we save the planet by drinking beer? 4X certainly thinks so. Check this out.
Because if the system goes out of whack, crops die, which means hops die, which means beer dies.
Just the appropriate level of heartache there from that gentleman. Matthew, will there be a winner regardless, do you think, here?
Yeah, I love this ad, and I love that line, crops die, hops die, and that just hits up the very heart of every beer drinker. But one of the things I like about this is since the demise of the jingle, where we've actually lost companies putting their brand name all throughout the ad and getting us singing it and remembering it, a lot of ads are so mundane, so ineffective now because they kind of add the brand name on at the end, almost like a little caveat, almost like a credit end of the movie sort of thing. So putting it back into the ad, like who gives a 4X, it gets us remembering the product. The product is meant to be the hero. So I love the fact of what they've done here.
Yes, indeed. Well, maybe we need to bring back the jingle. Thank you both very much, Meg and Matt. Great to see you.
Thanks.